Greetings, everyone. Welcome in. Hope y'all are having a great day so far. Welcome to the end of the week. Friday nights with Friend, always a good time. We are headed into some more Dune Awakening. Gonna take nice deep breaths of that spice and see what trouble we can get into. Looking forward to hanging out with everybody in game and in chat if anybody is available to join me in game. I think I've fixed the echo that we were having. Not a ton of dialogue in this game, depending on what we're doing. So we'll have to wait and see. Hello, Carl. How are you? Good to see you. So we'll see how it goes. If you do jump into the voice chat, please let me know. I do have it set up. It was causing me just a little bit of an issue. But if you do jump in, let me know, and I will pop my headset on. And that way we can do that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Cathevia, thank you so much for the hydration. Appreciate you. And Vickery has redeemed lose the glasses right off the bat. All right. Let me take my drink. Get my timer. Hello, fly. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and get into game here. And get set up and ready to go. Okay, nothing like trying to do a little bit of technical troubleshooting in between. I forgot snacks. I forgot my snacks. It's fine. All right, let's go ahead and we'll wait till we're actually in game so you get the full. Hello, Velcro. Velcro might actually come say hi today. You're almost at your limit, Carl. You're supposed to wait to do that so that, you can hang out here a little bit longer. All right. 5 minutes without the glasses. Just a reminder, can't see chat, so I'll catch up when, when I have my glasses back on. Let's see if I can figure out how much stuff I have left in my inventory. Not much. Okay. Looks like I've got some flower sand and ore of some sort. Oh, and of course my parts. 4 parts. I don't know which part I'm missing, so we'll just have to wait on that till I can actually see. Let's go upstairs. A little bit of lag. Really hope that's a server and not my system. Looks like Thevia has arrived. I think that's the guild one. Can I type? Can I type blind? I'm pretty sure that says greetings. I might be able to type blind. Alright. We have flower sand that goes... not in there, that's plants. Where does our flower sand go? They're labeled, but that only helps if I can actually read it. Hello, sweetie. No, you're just gonna sit in the window? Alright. Those look the same. We'll do that. That's ore, that's ore. Flower sand's gotta be in one of these. Or was it over here? No, it wasn't over here. I'd say you guys can, help me out, but I can't see what you're saying anyway. Darts. Those are components? Nope, I don't know where it is. Okay, we're gonna have to wait to put that away because I have no idea. I don't remember where it is. Alright, how are we doing on our... let's see, let's take that. That's it. That's all we got. Alright. Music is not... the background music in this game is not consistent. At all. Please don't knock things down, Velcro. If you hear a big crash, it's because Velcro is claiming on things and exploring the new room. We're just going to go ahead and put... No, we can't put that in there. That's full. You're hiding behind the storage container. Cute. It's in there too. All right. I'm running blind here. Oh, geez. Cats. As long as he doesn't jump down on the desk. Was that a party request? Can I? It's communist. It's players. That's chat. Invites. There we go. I can't read any of this. I don't know what to write. No. I'll have to see if I can do that in a second. Well, welcome in, everybody. Gotta love the playing blind right off the bat while we're trying to get everything set up. Did I leave anything in my... Yes, meow. Come here. Do we have an extra thopter? That is not what I wanted. We do have that. That's our... and our repair stuff. Okay. I know where this goes. Oh, good. We can see. Hey. Told you to stop. There we go. There. Aw, I'm sure your heart can take it. Thank you, though. Just need to get a stronger heart. You gotta have some more, you know, little bit of constant exposure. There we go. Hello, Mac. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome in. Delayed response, not being able to see. Oops. Let's see. Were you not already in the guild? It's telling me, asking me to invite you to the guild, too. Weird. Okay. Left a little ore in the other flying thing. Not sure where to put it. Okay. Is all of our ore full? Oh yeah, we need some more. We need some more ethelrite. All right. Flower sand. There it is. The one I didn't check. Of course it is. Oh, you're not a fool. Much. All right, let's give ourselves some. A couple of these. Some spicy meatballs. They did. It looks like a skewer of meatballs. And a beer. Meatballs and a beer. A couple of beers. All right. Got to quit shifting my fingers on the keyboard. There's not a ton of dialogue in this game unless we run the quests. So we will see what, because it's... We'll see if I fixed it. I think I fixed it. But we'll see. Okay, so we've got the engine, PSU, 2 treads. Really? Just the 2 treads? Okay. Oh yeah, we only need 2 for this one. What did we need more of? Duraluminum is what we needed more of. Did I not have more of that running? Why do we not have more of that running? Oh, because we were, that's right. I had you go out and get some more jasmine. That's right. Thank you, Cathevia, for getting that. We'll run about half. I have aluminum. Yeah, Cathevia went a little, we went a little crazy on the aluminum harvesting, which is fine. It comes in handy for sure. But I think we're full on all of our aluminum. We'll just toss that in there for a second. Ingots go here. Give those a chance to craft real quick. In a bit of a panic, your PC is having serious issues. Whoa. Overheating a lot. Hoping it's just a thermal paste on the CPU. It's okay, can't tell the new paste arrives. Whoa. Yeah, that's never a good thing. I mean, it is nice sitting next to a warm computer because it keeps me warm. But yeah, you definitely don't want that overheating for sure. It is not a good plan. So close. Okay, we need 20 and then 60 more. It's gonna be a minute. All right, let's check our turbines here. How are we doing on lubricant for these things? Oh yeah, you said you moved some of these. Where did you... Okay, you moved them over here. Okay, cool. Looks like we're doing good there. All right. Just want to make sure we have enough power going. Get some more lubrication going. Maintenance. So much maintenance. I mean, on the plus side, there's always more than one device to be able to watch things on. Just a reminder for anybody who is popping in. Just looked at my viewer count. It's up. All right. Confused for a second. Why did I come out this way? I don't know. Too many things going on in my head all at once. If you are going to join me in game, I should be able to do that in here. Just let me know if you're going to hop into the voice channel, and we'll see how that goes. Fuel. Do I have a welding torch down here? I don't think I do. Of course you're forgiven. You're always forgiven. I feel like a little bit of a space case right now. This is the treadmill boost module. Did I earn or did I learn one of these already? That's fine. Just in case. A spike. Yes. Yep, that's my problem. I do not have enough spice in my system. I'm going through withdrawals. Gets me up about halfway. Jesus, it's so slow. Good point. Yeah, that's a very good point. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's definitely good. I'm going to kill some of this so that we've got both doing duraluminum. Because we need to get through this. Can we? Sure, we'll craft that many. Can we change priority? There we go. Beautiful. Perfect. That will do nicely. Can only carry so much. What'd you break? Storage is full. Because of course it is. Not enough volume. I need to make bigger chests, which requires more spice. We'll be going out on a spice run here in just a bit. Just put our excess in here. This will become our catch-all. Transfer from refinery to buggy, then move to container and transfer. Oh, good point. Very good. Nice. All right. Can we, though? Well, we took it all. We don't... let's see. How do we change where it transfers to, though? There we go. Buggy. There we go. Never mind. I figured it out. I got it. Yep. Ask the question as you're looking at everything and clicking buttons. You'll figure it out. Beautiful. That works. Thank you for that. I never would have thought. It seems like it's a simple, like, hey, but not so much. We were at 41 last time we looked. Why is it just now going up again? What's going on? Where is it pulling from? I think it's broken. I think it's confused. Your absolute favorite quality of life improvement in the game? Yeah, being able to craft from storage is an absolute. And then when I found out that they had being able to access the inventory from your vehicles while you were putting things away in your boxes, like that was genius. So we need the chassis and the hull. No one, hello, how are you? It's good to see you. Output settings should be set to 1 to make stuff. The refinery is only outputting to... Oh, it's because I picked it up and put it in my own inventory. Where's my chat at? There it is. Only to the ingot chest, so if the output is set to 1, it'll send to random chests when full. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. So, sort of kind of full now. It's just pulling from that. Alright. I got it. We got it, we got it. Yeah, but see, it should have... Okay, so if the refinery is set to that, then the crafters don't pull from the refinery then. Okay. Okay, circuit. Okay, I see where it is now. Circuit 5. Okay. Got it. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. No, it's fine. Now that I know how it's working and what it's supposed to work, and apparently Velcro is angry at the room. Hang on just a second. I'll be right back. I was hoping he'd hang out in here and come say hi for a little bit, but he's still getting used to the new space. Thank you. Thank you for redeeming the camera switch, Carl. Now that I'm back. You fill each slot in your refinery with the single dart so they're all constantly full. Makes it go straight to the container. That makes sense. Alright, redeeming the camera switch. And there we go. Nope. There we go. And do. Full-size Fred, everybody. Okay. Oh, hell, hello, Billy. How are you? You might have heart failure. Gotta do some more cardio, I guess. Alright, let's go build this thing. Let's grab our welding torch. Nope. Welding torch. Let's build this downstairs so that we can actually get out and ride it. You're rocking? Good, good. My day has been very glad that it's Friday. That's how it's going. The buggy might be in the way. I don't know how wide this thing is going to be, so we're going to build it out here. Okay. Chassis. Other wheel. And engine. Okay. Let's see. Set a spawn location, tread wheel. Options list. Yeah, let's go grab some fuel and have some fun. We've got a new thing to spin around in. Okay, how quickly are we gonna crash? Full screen Fred is the bestest. That's what you're saying, and you still have to work tomorrow? Ugh. I mean, between the two jobs, this and my full-time job, definitely more than 60 hours. You haven't gotten around to building one of these yet? Doesn't do donuts quite as well as the sandbake. Oddly enough. I would have expected a little more. Maybe it's just control issues. Maybe it's just about control. There we go. We'll play around with this. Drive it in reverse. Ha! I'm able to go backwards. Girls don't know how to drive backwards. Nice. Alright, I like this. This is fun. Alright, we do have a booster that we can put on here. Do we have... What other modules do we have to put on here? Let's go. Alright. Touchy. Controls are just a little bit touchy. Alright. It reminds you of an episode of South Park. I haven't watched enough South Park. I mean, I've watched random clips and bits and things. I don't think it's gonna squeeze in beside the... Especially not with the control that I have over it right now. Eh. Or we can just, you know, crash it. Nope. Stay. Park. Get up. Here we go. Alright. Let's go get that, grab that booster. You can also put a passenger seat on it. Does the passenger ride backwards? That would be absolutely hilarious. If the seat pops on the back where that little module slot is, and the passenger drives backwards. Same speed and reverses forwards. Yeah. That's nifty. How many hours do I have in Dune now? Oh gosh. I don't know. To look. Hang on a second. Alright, back to regular size Fred. Let's craft this booster. Got a scanner, passenger. We do have an inventory slot. Yeah, let's make that. Let's just make all the pieces because we'll want them. Why did we do that? We just need one passenger. But that was almost hilarious. The passenger can fire. That would be awesome. If the passenger sitting backwards can actually fire from, like use their weapons, that'd be great. Let me look and see here. My hour count is just at 200. I have breached, what's 200.6, so I've breached 200 hours in Dune. That's crazy. Alright. I want to put the passenger seat on this thing. Cathevia, come take a ride. Yep, you zip backwards. That's great. Hop on. Oh wait, I need to get... Did I give you permission? Hang on. Just a second. There you go. Nice. Alright. Let's go give you somebody to shoot at. Thank you for the hydration, Carl. Appreciate it. Whoa. Sorry. Driving one-handed. Oh god. It's touchy. Are they dead? I don't hear them yelling at us. They'd already be dead. Okay, so just so you're aware, this thing is very, very touchy. Where's that other camp? Thought there was another one right on the edge over here. Oh god. Nope, not up here. Oh god. Let me squeak by this. It's nice being able to drive in these tiny spaces, though. Okay, sort of drive. Big cup. It's a big cup. Velcro's doing the cat thing. He wanted out, now he wants back in. Dune has such weird things. I really need to get used to the controls on this. There we go. Get him. Go. Nice. Now, did you shoot her or did I run her over? Because they used to have it used to be that the vehicles couldn't damage anybody. There's a rock there. I ran her over and killed her. Alright, so this apparently can do damage. Nice. Yes, my cups tend to run rather large, whether it's my coffee mugs or my water cup. Alright, nifty neat. This is fun. Alright, next test is whether we can store it. Beautiful. Nice. Alright, very cool. Alright. Yeah, I did read they now allow vehicle recovery after you die by Shai Halun. You're able to recover your vehicle, which is nice. It means you don't have to, if you get eaten on your thopter, you don't have to rebuild your thopter, which was the most extensive one. Um, and what else did I see that it had? I can't remember now because that was the big one. I'm gonna put the sand bike. I'll put these in here with the sand bike parts. I'm not gonna put the booster on right this second until I get used to actually driving that thing. It's gonna be fun. It's even faster. All right. All right. Now, let's go get some spice. I was blind when I was putting stuff away, so how much do we actually have? Assuming got a little bit. It's gonna be 10. Yeah, 217, which is hardly anything. You'd think that would be worth much, but no, it's really, really not. One compactor. Let me get another compactor. Okay, we don't have any of those. Okay. Nope. I don't like that the advanced fabricators don't reverse, like it's not reverse compatible to be able to craft the less advanced things. The thing you like most from the new patch is the 2-kilometer draw distance for seeing other vehicles. It was 500. Oh, so you can see them more quick. They spawn into your vision more quickly. That is nice. That is very nice. All right, let's fill up our leader johns, and then I'm going to head into the deep desert. If you wanted to come, Cathevia, we can fill up both our thopters. I love the update when they did the fill containers and the deposit all blood, deposit all water. Is you can also see how much power you have now when you're in your base. Yeah, that's nice too. Not having to do that. All the advanced fabricators use the same things to make, and when you demolish them, it gives them 100% back. And you demolish them. So in theory, you only have to build one at a time. Bodies. Bodies, bodies. Need to get our water circuits going. Yes, we have a chest of bodies. A chest dedicated for corpses. And can we run one more on the power that we've got right now? Nope. We cannot. All right, that's good for now. That will do for now. Okay, beautiful. Need somewhere to drop the ore from the weird flying thing. What kind of ore is it? Are all of our ore chests full? Did you fill up the chests that are downstairs? Yeah, there's a couple of chests downstairs that are empty. Yep. You'll be able to drop it down here. What, Here we go. One's full. Okay. Nope. What's that? One's full. That one's full. All right, we don't need any more aluminum for a while. I think we're good. Hello, Krieger. How are you? It's nice been a soul-crushing hell so far. Uh-oh. Do you need to rant about it? We accept all rants. Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully I can make it better for you. When your guild run was doing spice runs in large spice fields, most people would stay high. Yeah. Yeah, if you're running with a guild, it definitely makes it easier. Oops, we need to take our thopters. I emptied as much as I could of the titanium out of it. Let me see if I've got any more chests at all. But if you're only running with a couple people, that's how we lost our we did have a crawler at one point, but that's how we lost it, is because we were doing a spice run in the big spice field, and we got hit as we were leaving. We didn't have enough coverage with the people. 40, hello, how are you? Thank you for making me sit up straight. Do appreciate it. I'm sure we'll use it eventually. I'm sure we'll use all the aluminum eventually. But let's support that going. It'll do. You got... Wow. I'm so sorry, Krieger. That's awful. Did somebody set you up for that? Or was it something that you... I mean, figure since it's a blind date. Alright, headed to the deep desert. We will, I'm gonna go in at the far left. The fact that she came in. That's horrible. I'm sorry. Mutual friend to me. Yeah, right? They should have better taste in friends. I would eat ice cream with you. Mint chocolate chip's a good choice. I like a mix of cookie dough and brownie bite ice cream. It's really good. And of course, eating it out of the container. Why dirty a bowl? I'm doing good, 40. Hello, Lucas. Good to see you. Exactly, Mac. Exactly. Somebody with that kind of action is not worth it. It is. I do understand. I do understand the effect that that has. It's not pleasant. So we will make your night better. Oh no, I didn't. I was gonna say I think I have some caramel waffle cone ice cream in the freezer, but nope, I finished it. Ice cream's doing a pretty good job. Yeah. Gotta love the ice cream. Oh, now I want coffee ice cream. Coffee and ice cream? I haven't been able to find it again. Really? My suspensor belt's about to break? Of course it is. I ran off with a half-broken suspensor belt. Who let me play? But yeah, it was a chocolate, or I'm sorry, a coffee ice cream, and it did have chocolate bits in it. But it was really good. And of course, espresso beans. I really wish I could find it again, but I haven't been able to. Now I'm wondering how mint ice cream with, instead of the chips, the chocolate chips, with crushed up Girl Scout cookies, the mint ones. That would be good. Fresh baked apple pie, there you go. I don't like ice cream with my pie. I'm weird like that. So more ice cream for you. But yeah, fresh baked apple pie. Let's see what we can do. We can get a couple of good, at least medium ones down here in the PvE zone. I'd really rather not get shot out of the sky. I didn't bring a ton of fuel with me. I did not plan this well. I did not plan this well at all. But I have Ghost of Stephen Foster stuck in my head. It's been off and on all day. That's gonna be up in the PvE area. I mean PvP area, I can tell right now. Maybe not. It's hard to tell how close, yeah, it's hard to tell how close it's gonna be. We'll find out. We're absolute toast if a sandstorm comes though. Come on. I have to keep checking. Make sure nobody's hopped in the voice. Might be lucky it looks to be E-line. Maybe. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. If it's at least close. So there must be a ship somewhere. Even if it's a little bit into the higher zones, it's fine if it's close enough that I can get away. I do have the boosters, so. It'll do. Ghost of Stephen Foster at the Hotel Paradise. Ships were made for sinking, whiskey made for drinking, and if we were made of cellophane, we'd have got drunk. So much sticking faster. Sorry. Random song stuck in my head. Ghost of Stephen Foster. Look it up if you don't know it. Or just go in the Discord. I've got it posted in there. In the freshly made music channel of Discord. It does look like we might get lucky. Best way to get altitude is point the Thopter up and boost at the same time. See, all of these tricks, all of these... ish. Watching the temp. There we go. Nice. Okay. Cool. I like it. Yes. For the guild. Jeez. I am. Yes. With popular opinion on that one. Down. There we go. D8 has space. Okay. Is that where we're at? No, okay. Do-do-do. Oh no, absolutely. It's not backseat. It is not backseat driving. I absolutely appreciate the tips and tricks and hints, little things like that most people wouldn't necessarily think of, or at least I don't necessarily think of. I do not mind that at all. I appreciate it. You can never get behind a group whose lead guy is named Paul. I mean, it is very strange that his name is Paul. In such a sci-fi fantasy. It's very, very common. This thing has not been repaired either. Good thing I brought another one. Yeah, but in this one, Paul was never born, so it's an alternate storyline. It's great. I did start another character for the rare occasion. Like when I first started playing, I wanted to play with a couple of different skill trees, things like that. Learn the game a little bit. So I am allied with Harkonnen on my private character. Yeah, I hear ya. Let's see where he went. There he is. Dropping too soon. Yeah, I mean, since you have 900 hours in the game, all of the tricks that you know, absolutely share those. I have no problem with that. Especially when it keeps me from running around like a crazy person. Just because I am crazy doesn't mean I have to act like it. Harks have the best looking vehicle skins. The Atreides have the best looking building pieces. I don't know. I like the Harkonnen building pieces. I like the sleek black curves. Not that I've done much building and haven't played with those. But just the other builds that I've seen. And not having much time, my other character is pretty much abandoned. I haven't been on there in ages. Oh, hey, I didn't say harvest, I said take. I pushed that limit just a little bit. Just a little bit. When your own shadow scares you and you're not sure if it's somebody else. I'm gonna slide down the hill if we land right there. To watch our fuel. I rely a lot on sound too. So if you could hear other thopters more quickly coming in, that'd be nice. You like the ancient Greek look? Your hangars look like Greek temples to Shai Hulud? That's cool. It is a good way to see how active the deep desert is, relying on the in-game chat. There have been times we've been able to tell where everybody's at, and run our spice away from there. He's pretty far away. I probably could have grabbed a couple of more. Let's put that there. Switch out this, because that one's almost broken. Would be great if with the not complete building pieces, be able to apply any current color shade to any piece. Like, how do you mean, Kaiser? Hello, Kaiser, by the way. Welcome in. Good to see you. Like, you mean like use the building pieces, but with the colors of the other skins? Need more color options for everything that isn't armor or still suit. I mean, I like the new outfits that they added for the skill trees. I really like this outfit. But they might eventually add more. Because, I mean, if I remember correctly, in Conan, they've gradually added more types of building blocks and things like that, so they could do the same thing. Oh, jeez. He came in close. My heart may have skipped a beat or two on that one. Did I completely miss the trigger? Or did he just breach really close? Yeah, that was, he just breached close because he just went by again. So, yep. You're welcome. Good morning, everyone. You have that effect. You do have that effect on people, Pirate. Hello, how are you? You're walking the Swordmaster right now? Nice. I like the way with the skill trees, how you can mix and match the Bene Gesserit and the Swordmaster work really well together. Obviously, that's what I'm using mostly on this character. With my other one, I did Swordmaster and Mentat a little bit. I was trying to get the advanced training from the planetologist. That was a slog. I hated doing that. Having display amounts for armor. Oh, that would be spectacular. Being able to display your armor pieces, should definitely be something that they put in as decoration. Anytime a game has that, because you're making armor and finding armor, and then you're using new pieces, so you want to do something with all of those things that you have, especially if they look really nice. Alright, we are not tempting fate a second time. Don't think my heart can take it. I am very glad it's Friday, Pirate. How about you? Yeah, that's kind of what it's looking like. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on today. It's fine. I'm not doing it. The skill tree system is really well done. Used a heavy gunner build for a while. Nice. Was it mentioned that I did? Trying to remember which skills I was using most, because I did a sword, but the swords were my secondary, and I was running more of a sniper type build with that one. Taking pot shots at them. Oh, don't harvest it. Take it. Take the pile. You'd love to have a collection of armor you don't use anymore. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Some of the still suits look really cool. But they're not heavy enough armor for how I play. It's getting killed too much. So, armor it is. Oh, no. Nope, 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 nope. Let me in, let me in. Like Ducky from Land Before Time. Nope, nope, nope. As soon as I can manage to gather enough spice to build one. That is what we've been trying to do for a while. Couple of good spice runs I've had. I've gotten sniped and looted. As you know, gotta pick on the solo players. I mean, Thevia's around. Gotta get some of the guys back on. I know it's hard to get everybody together. I should just spend, what I should do is spend all day on Sunday just running spice. So that I can get that done for you guys. Sniper drill shot combo, sword as a backup, is what you've been running recently? Nice. It is fun, it's very satisfying. Hello there, Imperium. How are you? It's good to see you. Jeez. Come in. He's getting more frequent. Or uninstall it, yes. Is that a second one? We're gonna stay put until we see where he's going. Get away. Alright. Okay. Alright, making sure our warning went away. Hello, Jason, how are you? Jesus, there's... Wonder if he's chasing somebody and ate him. That makes me think he was catching somebody as quickly as that happened. Oh, he's coming back. I don't know if he's coming for me, but I do see him coming back, and we don't... We really don't need that. We are really, really tempting fate today. It's going to be an exciting night. Is it fantasy? Almost got the tune in my head. Almost. I'm as real as your imagination lets you think I am. Exactly. Belief is a powerful thing. If he keeps going more frequently, go to another land, square land, and then come back. Must be a crash ship nearby? Maybe. No, I just am a creature of habit and routine, that's all. You're gonna start calling me AI. I'm definitely gonna have to switch it up, though. Don't believe anything you see on the internet. I promise I'm real. Just because I only exist from here up, it's fine. No, you guys have seen the real pictures. Yep. Oh. I'm going. Alright. So this is... We are in E2. Let's go see what else we can find. We'll run this line right here. I don't want to go deeper. Which way are we facing? Nope, we need to turn around. We do not want to go deeper into the PvP zone. Let's run this way. Yep, that'll do. Thank you for the hydration, Mac. Appreciate it. Oh, and in-game hydration, thank you. Much appreciated. You were poking around watching George Burns movies and stuff. That's what I should, every time I take a drink in real life, I should check my gauge in-game. A wood-tone Ford Pinto. That is awful. No, Carl, I am not. I am not, I promise. You got a family friend who is sort of like your niece. She'd never expose herself on the sonogram, so y'all just started calling her Fred. Nice. Rodney Carrington, oh my gosh. Spice Blow? Spice Blow, behind me. Come on, turn around. It's a little one, but we'll take it. Is Rodney Carrington the same one that did On My Own Grandpa? Or am I mixing him up with somebody else? There's some spice right there, that'll do. It's not where the blow was, but I do see it here. Be fine. I know, it's the same one. That's the one we just left, yeah? That's the one we just left. There's another one over here somewhere. It is so hard to tell distance sometimes. Yeah. And the cloud didn't last long enough. That's Ray Stevens, okay. I lost track of the cloud. It didn't last long enough. I do not have the hat. I do have hats. I do not have the hat yet. Redeeming lose the glasses, Krieger. Alright. Here we go. 5 minutes without the glasses while I try to find the spice blow. That'll be great. That'll be awesome. It's nighttime in the desert. I can't see anything. This is great. Unfortunately, I cannot see chat while I don't have my glasses on. So that redemption I will have to look at when I get back. When I can see again. Oh, how long? We're gonna go... we're gonna see if we can get out of here. We need to go back for fuel anyway. I can see the line of the mountains that are the border. I can see my wings when they move. And I can sort of see the body of my Thopter. And I can see the gauges, sort of. I mean, I can see the color of the gauges. But, so that gives you any indication of how blind I actually am. I can see the colors of your guys' names in chat move, but it's just, I can see a little bit of color. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Hopefully. I can make it out of here. I know my fuel's low, but I can't tell. I can't tell what it is. I wonder if the spice will stick out enough. I need to not drop my nose.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
I can't even see what sector that is. What the sector changes. I really hope. Oh, we can make it back. That's Shaihood. Okay. Hey, I told you to. I was looking for the sandstorm. I don't know if I'll be able to see it. I can't see. I can see the moon. I can see the moon. Oh, you guys are great. I'd be able to see more if it was daylight, maybe a little bit more. But with this lighting, I can see the darker rocks against the light sand. Like I'm passing an island right now. But okay, there's the wall. I just need to figure out where exactly I need to go to get out of here before I run out of fuel.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching. There we go. Hey. Sometimes it doesn't trigger. What the? Okay. Alright, I can sort of see it clearing. I'm pretty sure I'm headed towards one right there. Let's boost it. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna have a lot of scrolling to do to catch up. That's not what I wanted. Really? Okay, actually the other one might have been closer, but it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. We got it. Oh gosh, longest 5 minutes ever. Please don't crash. Oh my gosh. Lose glasses, camera switch, and hats. Alright, Dread, hello. Alright. We have camera switch. There we go. And hats. Alright. There we go. I don't have the hat, but I do have that. My Horned Viking Valkyrie helmet. I need one of those too. Right, Carrington had a lot of the comedy ones. Seems like a terrible idea for her team. Woo. Don't drop your nose too much. That's why you almost end up in jail. Cool thing about flying blind is you don't know what you miss. Right? Exactly. Exactly. Instead of a big dark blur, I see a big bright blur. Han Solo or Fred. Right? Exactly. Exactly. Why am I not moving forward? Come on. Hello, Archimedes. How are you? I'm working on it. I'm working on my collection. It's supposed to look weathered, pirate. It's the point. You got a tree topper for your Christmas tree? That's a giant TARDIS? Nice. Fluently, just one. I only fluently speak English. I know some Spanish and a few random words in like German and French and yeah, probably about covers it. A little bit of an Italian, but yeah, only fluent in the one. Latin, I know more in Latin than I do in anything else right now. I used to be conversational in Spanish just because I grew up in a neighborhood where most of the population spoke it, so I was just immersed in it. I would love to. I'd love to learn Norwegian. Lame. How many languages do you speak, pirate? A Vulcan that doesn't speak Vulcan. Okay. You know what? You're right. I know some Klingon and I know some Vulcan. Only half Vulcan, okay? Cut me some slack. Did we pass it? Ugh, we almost passed it. Hey, you know what? If you say something with enough confidence, you can make anybody believe it, right? You can pick on me in any other language without being able to defend myself. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Can we make it home without running out of fuel? Will we be running on fumes? Probably. Rolling into the driveway, coasting because you're out of gas. And of course there's a spice blow down in the basin. Redonda. I tend to put enunciations on words that belong with like I'll mix up the enunciations and like the rolling R's. And if I haven't heard the word, it just, I don't know, it's I don't do it on purpose, but it's just the way it comes out. Or if I've heard enough of a language, even if I don't know the language, but I've heard enough of it spoken to know what the typical pronunciations are for back to regular size Fred. For certain letter combinations and things like that, then I'll be able to get a better idea of how it's supposed to be pronounced.
But yeah, I really would like to learn more, more languages. I know we're seriously tempting fate. We're in the basin now, so if we do run out of gas, it's not the biggest deal. But convenient space. We're a little far away from that. Medium spice and D6. Okay. Thank you. I had to come back to the basin for fuel. I'll be back up there shortly. Is it still true that 400 is about the limit? As long as you're at that altitude, you're fairly safe. Yes, I know we're low fuel. So let me get a little bit of this. We get a little. We're right on top of it. We landed on our piles. Next time we have to take off, we'll just go back to base. Who taught us how to park? Fun fact, you're originally from an island in the northwest coast of Scotland. And your family supposedly descended from Olaf the Black. Nice. He sounds really close. He was over the hill. Oh well. Okay, we got a little bit of it. It's fine. It is... We'll put a marker right there so we can come back to it maybe. We'll check it before we head up back into the deep desert. And if we run out of fuel, we'll just park it on an island and take our new vehicle out. Oh yeah, I forgot we could do this. Nose up, boys, nose up. Need to gather the whole Scandinavia. The whole of Scandinavia and raise the Viking banners, right? Exactly. See, I can take a trip up there and, you know, just have a group thing. Your middle name in Scottish Gaelic is Tormod? Nice. Thor Spirit, that works. I need to get a hold of the genealogy stuff that my grandma did. Because I sort of kind of remember my lineage. I know there's Welsh for sure. But other than that, I can never remember specifically. And Blackfoot, American Indian. Hat hair. not that house. It's over here. It is a very noble name, indeed. Can you make me fall in love with an awesome actor? I don't know. How easy is it to make a Vulcan fall in love? It always feels so weird after wearing a hat. Alright. Let's drop the spice off. Oops, that is not what I wanted. That goes there. Beautiful. And get more spice going. If we get enough spice to make the better refinery, then we'll get more out of it. But we have to have enough spice to build a better refinery to get better yield. And then we can get enough yield to be able to make the vehicles, which will give us better yield in our harvesting. Ugh, it's awful. Oh my gosh, I love Mads. Mads Mikkelsen, great actor. Great actor. You know, he's been passed down through the generations. That's awesome. That's awesome. My brother has a familial name like that. Grandfather, father, my brother. Could build a temporary refinery in the desert. It's supposed to be cheaper to build up there. I mean, we'd have to build a whole, like, I mean, it could be super simple base up there, but we just have to remember to destroy it before the big storm comes through. No, Mads Mikkelsen is great. He's a really good actor. Have you watched the TV show Hannibal? A newer show. But that one's really good. But he's excellent in so many movies. Careful not to let our Indian nationality out. Might be forced to work in a casino. I mean, yeah, that's an awful lot of peopling. We don't like that. He won you when you saw him playing as Grindelwald? Pure blood of anything is kind of scarce. I mean, yeah. He's got style for sure. He's definitely inspirational when it comes to looks. Oh, we need to repair our other repair. Repair is up here. Everyone is a mutt. Yeah, pretty much. Another hat. All right. There we go. We do like our hats. Originally from the Isle of Louis, which was ruled by the Norse till late 13th century. Yes. Is it Island of Lewis actually, or is it Louis? Power pack. Dispenser belt is almost broken. Spark sword is almost broken. Might as well repair our shield. Okay, that'll do. That can be turned off. We don't need that running when we're not around. Snazzy artsy look. Or pickpocket, yeah. Definitely, oh gosh, there's a book with a character, Dodger. Dodger of the Dials. Yep. Lewis, not Louis. Okay. Nice. Yeah, good try, Imperium. Good try. You're not that sneaky. Alright, we have fuel. We need to make more fuel cells, though. Because we're running low on fuel cells. Do-do-do. We'll do 10. There we go. I still say that height's impressive. That height is definitely impressive. Krieger, a lot of people say you look like Henry Cavill. Henry was in a horrible car accident. Oh, that's awful. That should put us at 100. And do we have any? Yep, we still got a little bit. Okay, perfect. Alright. Back to the desert. Jeez. That is not the button I wanted to push. Yeah, big beards are great. I love a good Viking beard or dwarf beard. Depending on the style. Lumberjack beard. Even just scruff for a goatee. A good Van Dyke, that's one you don't see enough of. Do not see enough of a good Van Dyke. Robert Downey Jr. as Sherlock Holmes. Those were good movies. I like the way those were done. Oh, come on. Pirates need beards too. I'm gonna take your razors away and hide them. What do you mean there's no such thing as a good Van Dyke? I take it you don't like the style. Bun Bun, hello, how are you? It's good to see you. You stayed in Sweden for a few months? Started learning a bit of Svenska? You spoke it with a Norse-Swedish accent? Nice. I'm doing good. I am glad it's Friday. So, we have made it through the week. We are good. We are good. Hey, if we can't pick on each other, then what's the point? Do you really have a Van Dyke career? Yep, you're gonna have to try harder, pirate. Try to make us mad, it doesn't work. Hello, Giovanni, how are you? It's good to see you. Didn't taste like it smelled. In a good way or a bad way? Alright. E2, D6, D8. Actually... Oh, we forgot to hit that spice field.
before we left the basin. Okay. That's fine. There it is, up there. Right. Hey, look, there's convenient. Perfect. I'm glad the blows are rather active today. Just keep our Thopter in one piece, we'll be good. D6 is PvE, yeah. So is D8. E is where it starts. Van Dyke with a shaved bald head. And you can cook. In a good way. It was pretty lacking in taste compared to the smell. Smells in your mouth. Yeah. And it depends. Something that's that tender can be kind of off-putting. It's not the word I was looking for originally. I like my food to have some texture. Thank you, Giovanni. Appreciate it. It's it got cold today, so I am like definitely scarf season. It's the only good thing about being cold is I get to pull out my scarves. Some of my hats are a little more not necessarily appropriate for cold weather, but they just fit the season a little bit better. So yep, saw the worm. And you do your own laundry. I don't mind laundry. I don't mind doing laundry. I don't mind cooking either. Definitely one of those duties that can be split. Yeah, Pirate, you might want to keep that one to yourself. I kind of know where you probably went with that one. Yes, but when you announce that your little voice is keeping you out of trouble, it just means that we know you were going to get in trouble. You hate vacuuming and mopping the floor, though? But, like, okay, do you have carpet or hardwood? I find sweeping annoying, because, like, you always, it's difficult to get it all, so I'll sweep, and then I'll do a dust mop, and then a wet mop. But if you've got carpet, and you vacuum, that's satisfying. It's the same sensation as mowing the lawn, which I enjoy doing yard work. So it's that same satisfaction of getting those clean lines. A debatable question, which language is closest to ancient Nord? And which country is it still spoken? I don't know, I mean, the Scandinavian countries, I'm sure, still have that base to them. Icelandic kind of makes sense, yeah. It's all hardwood, no carpets. Well, other than rugs, I'm assuming. Still. It's alright. Everybody has the things that they like and the things that they're good at, and that's why you balance each other out. You vacuum your wood floor too? I'm sure it helps, like, depending on how deep of a grain your hardwood is. I'm sure it helps get it out from between the boards. It's better than sweeping. Yeah. You kind of get the combination and make sure you get everything, you know. You like to cook and sweep and mop, you just don't do bathrooms and cleaning dishes. You know, one of these days, Pirate, you're just gonna mouth off and we're all gonna laugh.
Is it time to talk about food? My stomach is already growling at me. If you guys talk about food, I'm gonna have to go get a snack. Yeah, the structure of language, of ancient languages, just, it's amazing. And it creates almost a musical sound to things. Yes, buy me food. I don't have time to go to the store. Somebody go to the store for me. He's pretty close. All right, we'll pick this all up after he goes by. Berries. Berries would be very, very good. I am out of fresh berries. I do need to go to the store this weekend. In fact, I'm not sure what I have that would be a good snack for on stream, so that I'm not crunching in your ears. You have pizza and chocolate pretzels? Chocolate pretzels. Okay. Oh, that tomato soup looked really good. Are they milk chocolate pretzels or dark chocolate? Makes a drastic difference. Can I have you guys do my shopping for me? There we go. Support the streamer and she'll never have to leave again. She can be with you always. Three olives is kind of your go-to for food, isn't it, Pirate? Oh, milk chocolate. You can keep the pretzels. I'll take the pizza. Yeah, if I have something crunchy, I could just mute it, but you know. Then I'd start talking and forget that I'm muted and... You heard some rumors that they'll make a new TV series with the Floki actor from Vikings? I like Floki. He was a great character. Yep. Floki is awesome. Scottish Gaelic is quite a musical language. Yep. That would be amazing. I'm gonna have to look that up. Jeez. He's not as close as he sounded. He's still close. Nope, stop. Erg. I don't like that sometimes it will try to harvest it by hand rather than just picking up the pile. Yeah, it is all over the place today. The viewer count is all over the place today, which is not common. So, I don't know what's going on. The share video record. Awesome. Thank you, Mac. None of them made me cry. Vulcan, remember? That show has never done that to me. I knew what you meant, which episode, but nope. I'm not that easy. Nope. It's part of the story. Yeah, as long as it stays out of chat. No, I'm just very in control, that's all. I'm not cold-hearted. Contrary to popular belief, trust me, I had that thrown in my face a lot. I'm just very in control, that's all. As I dodge in real life. I flinch. Not a witch. Your wife. But after what you just said, I'm not sure I want to be that anymore. It's a second Princess Bride reference I got to make today. Cold-hearted is logical. Exactly. Exactly. I don't want to be soggy. See, soggy has the connotation, like, when you think of something that's soggy, you think it's cold. It's like, nah. Because you can be warm and wet. But soggy just makes you think it's cold and wet. Unpleasant. And yes, I know context all over the place on that one. Just, yep. It's fine. Oh, at work today, I got to make a Princess Bride reference. We were talking about different ways that we could get, our raises at work, and it was suggested to do boxing matches, or I suggested sword battles, and then somebody was like, yeah, but then you would have to die. I'm like, well, it depends. Are you playing to the death or to the pain? And then people looked at me weird because some of them hadn't seen Princess Bride, and I was very ashamed. Turtle, hello, how are you? It's good to see you. Oh, it's not true. I mean, men do have very, very intense emotions. There's no denying that. Men are usually better at it. I just am very in control of mine, that's all. Logical. Logical. Who are you? Are you gonna be mean to me? Okay, it's you. Just making sure. I mean, I know we're in the PvE area, but I'm just making sure. I heard it. A little bit jumpy. There he is. I'm rubber, you're glue. How grade school are we gonna be? Dano, hello, how are you? Good to see you. Hey, better at gaming. Really? You had to pull that one out? That's hitting low, Imperium. Just because you've had more practice. You're making pancakes? Nice. Pancakes for dinner. It's awesome. Breakfast food is always good. And back to building absurd things in Enshrouded. I am so looking forward to getting back to Enshrouded. Full. Need to listen to Snake Pit poetry. Skull edition. Right? Yeah. Hey, I mean, pretty sure I won a snowball fight or two in Enshrouded. Poetry. Hey, nothing wrong with poetry. 17th century, hello, how are you? It is good to see you. Welcome into chat. Assault Thopters, yes, they can have both boosters and storage. Took me a while to figure that out, but they can. Very convenient. He's over there. We're good for a second. Come on. We're good until he goes underground. We're only going to stretch it so far. We've already tempted fate. We had our heart rate up for the day. Usually wouldn't do pancakes this late, but you're making pancakes from a mix. No, they're so easy to do from scratch. It's like 4 ingredients. Yep, snowball fight. More games should have things like that, like non-lethal PvP stuff that you can do within groups. Like the Enshrouded snowball fight. The only thing wrong with poetry is poetry. Alright, I will keep my writing to myself then, pirate. Although, technically, you can't call any of mine real poetry because it doesn't stick to form. I just write random shit that sounds good. I mean, stuff. Random stuff that sounds good. Aren't there some paintball videos? Oh, probably. I just meant in games like this where there is, you know, combat, but if you wanted to, you know, just pick on your group or whatever. Just fun, stupid stuff. I lost track. Oh. I gotta go kill one mosquito. It's been pissing you off. There was a fly at work that was driving me up the wall. You forgot to repair your compactor. It broke. Yeah. That's why I try to remember to bring 2 out, so I have a backup. Another blow. Oh, they're cousins. They brought out an army. They're gonna take revenge. Hate mosquitoes. I react so badly to their bites. Velcro's apparently pissed at something. He's mad. He quit, so... Hand harvesting? No. Hand harvesting is not worth it. Nope, just go back and repair your... Figure out what he's angry about. He quit, so I'm not too worried about it. Can confirm there's a game on Steam called Paintball and it's free. There you go. I'll have to look into that one. Remind me. I mean, I don't want to get too jumpy. It wastes time. It's more efficient. I mean, nope. Nope, I won't. No. Too far away. As long as they're up above ground on their first breach, you've got time. It has. It has. I think I did it on purpose once, because we were testing a theory. So that one doesn't count. And we dropped all our stuff before we did that, so we didn't lose anything. Hey, besides, how are you ever gonna learn if you don't take chances from time to time? That's a big blow over there. It's still going. Water levels get too low. Full again. Somebody's aching for a fight. Norm can teach you a lot, so whenever. Hey, it's game mechanics, okay? Ooh, he went down fast. First world on Dune died. So before you left to move to a world with decent population, you sacrificed to the grandfather worm? Nice. Wait, you landed. The server that I'm playing on, it is, the server info is in the Discord, in the Dune channel. As far as, like, which house holds dominion, for, like, the Landrad stuff, I don't know. I haven't done anything with that. Now is not the time to check on that. Because I think there's a spot that shows you, like, in the Landrad menu, who's, who's holding power at the moment. But now is not the time to check. I have learned that lesson the hard way once or twice, looking at the menus when I shouldn't be. It's tall. What are we doing? Oh, we're not even halfway full yet. Good. Just high enough. Just high enough. Hey. Okay, stay away from F7. They're gonna have 50 cups up there. What scared me? No. That's fine. Right. Haven't seen one up in the sky. And like they fixed that, but I never actually got to see it in game. It's coming more frequently. Oh geez. He did not take his time. He came after me fast. Alright, he's coming quick, so we're gonna run over to this one. Grape flavored Kool-Aid spice. I never liked Kool-Aid, even as a kid. Never liked Kool-Aid. Now those the plastic juice bottles with like the twisty top tab thingy, those were good. I haven't tried Nightingale. I have looked at it. It is on my Steam wish list because it looked pretty good, but I haven't played it yet. It was free on Epic, like without like an Epic subscription. Just if you have an Epic login, that's one of the ones that's free. Or do you have to have the subscription? No, I think Hugs were the barrels. Hugs were the barrels, weren't they? Or were Hugs the bottles? You liked the powder more than the drink? Yeah, I didn't like the barrels. They were too sweet, too syrupy. You bought it through Steam on release? Yeah. It's one of those ones that I'm waiting for it to go on like super sale to try it. Here's this blow that I started. Do this one some more until the worm starts showing up. Oh god. Why does it feel like there's a worm under? Shit. Beneath us? I almost fell through the world. I did not like that. So I'm pretty sure the worm was right underneath us, and... Suspensor belt for the save. We did it. We made it. You've never had the barrels? No. Yeah, I never liked the barrels. You were a sweet tea and lemonade drinker. At least No Man's Sky worms don't eat you. This is true, but they are very loud and obnoxious and like to shake the world. It might be preferable if they tried to eat you. At least there'd be a purpose behind their noise. They are obnoxiously loud. Yeah, they're shaped like the old Coke bottles, and they have the, yep. Alright, so look them up. See if I can figure out what they are. You had the drink that was the plastic bottles that had the tab that you could seal back up. I'm not sure what those are. Of course, there's always, you know, the classic Capri Sun. Everybody hated to try to poke the straw into. End up squeezing it and it squirts everywhere. Yes, I know, pirate little voice. This one's dangerous. Alright. We're gonna go this way. To the next one. This one makes me jumpy and nervous because of what just happened, so... There was another blow. The cloud went away, but I think it's general this direction. Thank you, Mac. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the cheer. Have a good rest. We will see you next time. I'm so hungry. I do need a snack. We'll head straight east, maybe. I don't think it was directly east, but maybe we can catch it if we don't go too far in the wrong direction. Huh. Interesting. The small hole at the top of the thick plastic that had tab on top and you could reseal it. Oops. Need to not do that. Need to remember to have the button pressed for my free look before I start looking around and, you know, crashing into the sand. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one. Does not ring any bells. There's a ship. If we're close enough, it'll pop up. Sure exactly where it was. I was hoping the cloud would last just a little bit longer.
The craters in the sand. The ones that look like the frosted Coke bottle, but the plastic with the little tab. Yeah, kind of look like a key maybe. It was weird. I was never allowed to have Sunny Delight or Sunny D as a kid at home because my mom was like, oh, it's not real orange juice, right? My grandma had it though, so whenever we would go to grandma's house, we could have a glass of it. And so I remember it being like something special and it tasted really good. So as an adult, I was thinking like, oh, I can get Sunny Delight whenever I want now. And so I got some and it did not taste good. I don't know if it was just a nostalgia thing or it never tasted good or it changed. Not sure. But it's funny how things are like that. Like you remember them tasting good and you have them again and just not the same. Gallons of high C ecto cooler. Squeeze-Its, yes, Squeeze-Its. It's such a simple name. So hard to remember. Oh, Tang. I don't like Tang. I think it's the powdered drinks. Something about the powdered drinks. Just, I never liked them. Twist and squeeze makes juice, right? Yeah. Yeah, but when you're a kid, you don't really care about that. You want the things that are fancy and special. And mostly because your parents wouldn't let you have them, so. I have not ever tried blood pudding. I would be willing to. Blood pudding only if it's made with lamb's blood. I'm sure there's proper and improper ways to make it besides just the proper preparation, but genuine blood pudding. And only if the lamb was sacrificed to the old gods. I mean, hey, it's got to be done right. Cover all your bases, the old gods and the new. Good morning, Bojangles. How are you? It's good to see you. Yep, got a new setup. Have a new situation, and so should have some more time. And won't get interrupted except by angry cats. I don't know. I'll have to see what Velcro was pissed off about earlier. It's possible he caught a mouse and got mad if it ran away. The downside, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Good to have you in. There it is. I know, I saw one. Dive, dive, dive. I know, we're not in a submarine.
can be made with both. You just prefer the lamb over the pig's blood. That's fair. Yep, they're trying to get in. Stay where it's warm. Syrup and beards don't mix. Well, don't put so much syrup on your pancakes. Yes, the large spice field is still there. The worm was coming up frequently, so I took off and am doing a small one. Yep, I would. I would be willing to try it. Oh, he's super far away. We're good. We're full anyway. 10 minutes to eat pancakes, 20 minutes to clean the beard. Doesn't take much when your mustache and beard are out of control. I mean, yeah, especially the mustache. If it gets a little long, you know, yep. I can see that. Did he? Oh no, there it is. It's right underneath it. I'm like, did he mess up our... I think if, like, with these small blows, because, like, not so much the medium and the large ones. The medium and large ones, they shouldn't do this with. But, like, with these tiny ones, if when Shai-Hulud goes through, it clears the field. He's cranky. Apparently he's hungry and he wants me for a snack. Being very persistent. Peanut butter is dangerous to beard. Yeah. There you go. Definitely. But peanut butter is good for getting gum out of your hair. Ask me how I know that. You found a good one? Where are you? Up there. Okay. Coming to you. Room is spinning like crazy right now. Well, Carl, you know the solution to that. I keep telling you. Alright, on my way. D6. Alright. Yep. Not often. But when I was a kid, I did get gum in my hair. Again, not often. I wasn't allowed to have gum, so I snuck some from a friend and tried to blow bubbles and got it in my hair. Obviously got caught. So yeah. So ice and peanut butter. I did, Archimedes. I did say to ask. Hey, but my bubble was successful. It just popped. I don't remember how old I was. Ice hardens it, and yeah, sure, when I was a kid. Yep, exactly. I remember to put my hair in a ponytail for, you know, now. But yeah, ice hardens the gum, and then the peanut butter, the oils from the peanut butter make it slide off nicely. Only on super, super rare occasions were we allowed to have McDonald's. We did get Dairy Queen though. But that had more to do with my dad wanted Dairy Queen, so when we were out and we passed the Dairy Queen, if he happened to want Dairy Queen, we got Dairy Queen. You know, there was a lot of not allows. Absolutely, I always appreciate advice. Our thingy's about to break. Yeah. Yeah. He was still underneath us. I may have landed a little too early. It's fine. We survived. Almost landed on his back. Vulture at low altitude, boost to claim, saving fuel. Somebody mentioned that earlier and I completely spaced it. Thank you. Do appreciate it. I have to, it's one of those things that I just learned about doing. So, I do have to remember. Thank you. I do appreciate the advice. Any hints, any tips, any tricks, always appreciated. No. He was far away. I just didn't see him because he was below the crest. Good night, Carl. Sleep well. I'll see you next time. Yeah, if it's something that definitely helps, it's great to share those kind of things. Maybe we will actually make a dent in the amount of spice that we need right now. Be spectacular. Cult of the Lamb. I'm familiar with the title. I haven't looked into the game much. But I have heard of it. I'd have to look into it a little bit more. As long as he's breach, he's fine. My wings are looking pretty rough. Tip for the worm, don't fly into its mouth. Gee, thanks, pirate. My wings are at 22%. I'm going back to base. Actually, I'm not going back to base. I can repair. There's no island close by. I was just gonna go to an island. It's fine. Here, let me do this. What's that? And that. we need to switch that out anyway. See if I can do this. This is nerve-wracking to do here because you have to sometimes have a very precise positioning. Building torch is almost broken. Repair these just a little bit. Better than they were. I think we're good. Right. Beautiful. Anything else? Gravity's not cooperating with you right now. You know, you don't have to stand up all the way. That's why you have hands and knees. After this, this spot, I will go back to base, though. Fuel's getting kind of low. That's not what I wanted. How much is that gonna fill us up? Ooh, halfway. Yeah, definitely. Definitely need to be going back. If he starts to come frequently enough that it is not worth all of the launching that you have to do, then we'll just head back. But we'll get as much of this as we can. Where is he? Oh shit. He's coming fast. Alright. He did not linger. Sometimes he takes his time. That time not so much. I'm busy. I can't exactly get up right now and leave my thopter in the desert. It's not how that works. There is no pause button, okay? No, Mom, I can't just save it and quit. I can't pause it for a minute to take out the trash. That's me pretending I actually played video games when I was young. I didn't. I just know the tropes. I watch the channel Game Ranks for video game info and also just fun list videos about games and the gamer problems list. Nope. Take it, don't harvest it. Yeah. Flirting with danger. Who needs snacks when you're flirting with danger? You'd sell me to the gypsies. Sure. Is this supposed to be a threat? I'm not seeing the problem here. As long as they've got a wagon big enough for my books. I'll be a nomad. Camels have a high carry weight tolerance. That's enough of that. We are headed back. If you want to finish clearing that, that's fine. Oh yeah, we forgot to do the boost. Let's do it next time. Remember to boost. Coast at full altitude, coast at low altitude and boost up. Right? You gotta know the right threat for the right person. Come on. Well, I don't know. Convent, silence, and being able to read. Although they do limit what you read, so maybe not. Yeah, no. No, we're not gonna do that. Thank you. I just have to remember to watch my heat. It does knock some time off. Your hopes and dreams have gotten less grand and much more practical. Yep, that's the thing about wisdom, is that it redirects those things and rearranges your priorities a little bit. Hard earned and slowly gained, yep. But hard work makes it satisfying. If you just get things, there's no sense of accomplishment. Sure, it's nice sometimes to have things come to you easily, but that sense of accomplishment, learning how to do something, or having a skill set, being able to see something and say, hey, I built that. I created that. Whatever it is. I'm just going with things in my particular wheelhouse, but it's not that gap, it's that gap over there. Effort sucks, and sometimes it does. You are not wrong. You wanted to be an astronaut, an astronomer? No.
when you were young. Now you're happy not to step in dog shit when you walk across the lawn. Yeah. Yeah. You're at the point in life where you just want to wake up in the morning. Get up over this edge. There we go. Good trick. Need to remember it. I bounced a lot between things I wanted to do. But again, the practicalities of what those things entailed. Like, okay. Let's go with, let's play more to my strengths. Especially in mornings like this morning. It was cold. I did not want to get out of bed. Velcro had to pop my face before I got up. I want my breakfast. He's so demanding. Let's not hit the wall in boost mode. That'd probably be a good idea. You're at the point if you don't wake up in pain, you're lucky. No, Velcro doesn't have thumbs. It's kind of hard to make me food without thumbs. Right? Make him earn his keep. I mean, he does make a very good alarm clock, so I guess that's his way of earning. And he, you know, and he keeps me warm. He keeps me warm at night. I keep almost missing the basin. We didn't do. We still have some of this chapter 2 quest stuff to do. We were kind of avoiding it. I should find something with some dialogue so that we can test this and see if I actually did fix the echo. Where is... I think there's people here. There's a good spot to actually find people. These guys will yell at me, so here. Let's see if there's an echo on the vocals. Ow. It's okay, I know how to land. Okay. Are you broken? I think he's broken. There we go. Alright, can you tell if there's an echo on that, or did I fix it?
Someone's here.
The echo's still there? Damn it.
Let's
Swear I had it fixed. Alright, time to do some more sleuthing. She was just out of reach. You were reloading. You could not have been shooting me at the time. Ah, Krieger, you were just being my echo. Ah, nice. Witty. Cute. Yeah, it's hard to tell when it's like not actual talking to anybody. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Would it be better if you just raise your volume? Let me see if I can find some place where there's actual people to talk to so that we can test it properly. Hey, you know what? Maybe it's your speakers, okay? No, I do have everything. Like, everything's set. Where is there an outpost? I thought there was one closer over here. Maybe not. It's all the way up here. Come on. Nose up. Fine, don't nose up. Oh, that's why it wasn't doing what I told it to do. It's because I wasn't in hover mode, that's why. I don't know why, because I have everything. I'll figure it out. I'll play with it some more. Through this maze of pillars. Go. Alright, let's get over here. Let's try to have a conversation with somebody just real quick and see what happens. Getting low on fuel. Whoops. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, too many trains running in my head right now. Hey, look, it's my parking spot. Right, so many trains. And then they derail each other? Okay, we have a cutscene. Interesting. It's cute. I want one. I'm sorry. So cute. The camera for this cutscene is very odd.
Very good. You're there. Count Fenring wants to talk to you, and it's never a good idea to keep our dear Fenring waiting. Come to me in Harko as soon as you can. I have a ribbon for you, kitten.
Okay. Interesting. We did a thing accidentally. I love it when you do a thing accidentally and you start a quest. It's there. Okay. Drat. I will love him and pet him and call him George. Right. Exactly. I don't suppose there's any new contracts. Nope. No contracts. Alright, we will do some more sleuthing and see if we can figure it out. Is it still as bad, or has it improved at all? Like, am I headed in the right direction for fixing this? It's the same. Okay. Alright, I'll get it figured out eventually. Like I said, I do appreciate you guys and your patience. Without your support, I wouldn't be able to do this. Don't think you have it in you to start another character in Dune. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. If you want to post in your Discord what server you are on, and I'll let you know if my my other character is on that one. No, I don't think so. I don't remember though. I'll have to look. You're always happy to start over. You just want to be around other people. Yeah, games I don't really mind starting over, especially if I were to start a character over, like, and be part of another guild, and that way I wouldn't have to start quite so slowly. I really don't mind, especially learning as much as you do as the game progresses, being able to go back and restart and do things a little bit differently, a little bit more efficiently. Oh, it's full. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Perfect. Hey, nobody told you to do that. There we go. Yay, we have a decent amount of space now. We might be able to actually accomplish things. Maybe. Just a little bit. Not much. Nothing significant, but... All ready for PAX Day on the 14th? Yeah, we'll jump back into it, see what they do with it. See how it's gonna run for the full release. You're very much a house mouse of the group. Yeah. Starting over and having help would be the big thing. Crappy Thopter right off the bat and be level 100 before the end of the weekend. There you go. If you have the time to, if you can get a good start to it, and have like you said, a Thopter and just be able to run through that beginning portion of it, let yourself, and have the time to sit through and just run through to get yourself to a high enough level to be doing the things that you need to be doing. Yeah, definitely. Starting over by oneself, definitely different. Enough to build the better spice machine? Yeah, hopefully. Let's do it. Where did the rest of our spice go? Cthevia, did you use it for something? It's fine. We had a stack.
Bene Gesserit is so good for speedrunning Honka South. That's what I started this character with, is that skill tree. Okay. I must have used it for something without realizing it. Oh, I made the booster. I'll bet you that's what, bet you that's what I used it for. No, that actually doesn't take spice. What did I use it for? I don't know. Nothing I repaired should have used it. I didn't craft anything. Weird. We have gremlins. We have gremlins. I am gonna lock the spice. No. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I would have survived some of the things that I did when I started with running across the open sand. And without that sprint power. Oh. Can chat name what? What have I lost? Have I lost my conversation? Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait a while for that. Oh, the gremlins. Yep. Yes, you guys can name the gremlins. Since when do you give gremlins names? Come on. They're just the laundry gremlins and the lead gremlins and apparently the spice gremlins. I am totally out of control, without doubt. Kismo from the gremlins. Yeah. I never actually watched Gremlins. So oddly enough, it's I saw a part of it when we were at somebody's house when I was young, and Spike from Buffy. What? Sorry, that's my reference for Spike. Is Buffy, which makes sense. Fred, Winifred from Angel. So we were at somebody's house. I don't even remember. I was young, and Gremlins was on. So I saw a part of it, and I have been disturbed by Gremlins. I'm not afraid of things, but Gremlins just have this odd, disturbing effect for me. So like, sure, they're cute in gremlin form, like when they're fuzzy, but it's like they still have that. It's like, no. So one of the few things that I'm truly kind of bothered by. I'm not as bad as I used to be, for sure. You have a question for me. What letter is not used in a U.S. state name? Like at all in any of the states? We're talking the 50 states, not including the provinces. Yes, pirate gets Chunky Lump for their leader. The thieving gremlins, Chunky Lump. Let's see. I believe it's Q. I think Q is the only letter that's not used in any of the 50 states. I'm trying to run through them all real quick in my head. Yeah. The 2001 Grinch Who Stole Christmas. Is that the one of the animated ones, or is it the one with Jim Carrey? Yeah. I was pretty sure it was Q.
one with Jim Carrey? No, I haven't seen it. I mean, little bits and clips because, you know, you can't avoid them, but... all of our water is being used on everything. I dropped a couple of corpses in. Alright, guys. Is one of the gremlins actually named Spike? Need to repair this before I forget. That on. Compactor. Welding torch. Okay. He's the antagonist in the first movie? Okay. Like I said, I never actually watched it. Other creepy, spooky movies, yes. Not that one. What do we need to gather more of? We need more stravidium. I think. Let me check our stravidium chest. Yeah, we can use more stravidium and more erythrite. Possibly more jasmium. Oh, no, there's more stravidium in there. Yeah. Yep. It doesn't belong in there. Yeah, our jasmium, and we're okay on titanium, but stravidium for sure. If you're up there, you might as well get some of the others, but that's what we need the most of. I need snacks. I need dinner. And I need dinner. The woman who played Cindy Lou Who came out with a new version of her song. Has a heavier rock going for it. Could be entertaining. Halloween music's always great. Okay, you know what? It's such a short amount of time. I'm not gonna take breaks. Oh gosh. Cathevio, the stravidium and the titanium, yeah, the stravidium is up north in the deep desert. The how do you pronounce this? Oh, jeez. Erythrite. There we go. I can't pronounce it unless I'm looking at it. That is found down in the ravine. Down in the Haga Rift. There's mines down there that have it. The mineral extraction facilities are a great place to get that. You've always pronounced it erythrite. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. AMAX65, thank you so much for the follow. I'm sorry I missed that earlier. Do appreciate it. Alright guys, I am going to call it for tonight. It is always good to hang out with you guys, but I am very hungry. I need to go